Hi guys, here we are in the jolly old van again, just off on my way to West London to a new experience. It's a Bat-mitzvah, I hope I've pronounced that correctly, from the research and the little bit of information I've looked up on the internet, because I think it would be extremely rude of me to go to do a gig like this today and not to at least embrace it with an open mind. Think of it as part of life's rich tapestry, which I've tweeted a few times in the last few weeks to a few people. Hopefully it will go off very well. A lot more involved than I first thought, but it is a learning curve, and the gentleman and lady, mother and father of the young girl whose party it is, very nice people and very understanding people, and they know I haven't done it before, and they are guiding me in the right directions. So I have a nice breakdown, a nice list. It's almost like doing a wedding, guys. It's that important to them that it all goes correctly, so I'm going to do my best. I have asked them to bear with me if I do get a few things wrong, but you know, as I say, it's a learning curve, and it's a long old schlep over to West London, a long lonely road. So just leaving Temo, and I should be in West London hopefully in about an hour to an hour and 15 minutes, and I'll turn the camera on there. It's in a synagogue in virtually the heart of central London, so no parking, no congestion charge, because it's a Sunday, because in the Jewish faith the Saturday, I believe, is the day of worship. Guys, I didn't do a gig log for last night, although I was in O'Connor's to be sure, in Woolwich, a pub which I have done before, and was greeted very nicely and very friendly the first time, and nothing changed this time. Everybody was very happy to see me. Everybody, it wasn't quite as busy as it was last time, because the first time I did it, it was a birthday party, but this was just another way of them bringing a bit of trade into the pub. I think that was the purpose for me being there. So it all went off fine. Everybody was happy. 2 o'clock in the morning though, so I didn't get into 3:15, and haven't spent a lot of time with the family today, but I enjoy doing what I do, and they understand I do what I do, and it all works. And we've got a big holiday Monday tomorrow, which makes it a lot easier for me to bear. Guys, I'll catch you when I'm in West London. See you later. Here we are in Jolly Horseferry Road, just coming around to Greycoat's place. Oh look, there's a duck. You can't quite see it, it's just in the corner of the camera. London Duck Tours, just in case you're ever in London and you want to do something that's very informative and fun. London Duck Tours, went on it a little while back with the kids and their wifey poos, and had a great time, and they were very good and very informative. Okay, so just coming round to Greycoat's place, not far from where we're going to be. People, I just need to say, Sunday drivers! They drive me mad! What is the matter with these people? Do they just open up the lunatic asylums for a day release and then hand out driving licences at the door? They're insane. Most of these people shouldn't be on the road. Stay off the road. Get a bus. Get a taxi. Right guys, this is the for the party. What we've got here is we've got dinner and drinky poos. Canapes going on in the other room at the moment. We've got the kids table here. And I've got the, I don't think you can see that at the moment. I'll try and catch that a bit later on. That's my laser pointing up at that nice dome there. This is very nice. And then we come down to two Impossibles. And I'm going over the top with the setup. Night. Oh yes, guys, excuse me, just finished loading up the van, just on my way from the synagogue in West London, and hate to sound like a broken record, but what a brilliant night, absolutely fantastic. Had to feel my way around a little bit because never having done Bat-mitzvah before or anything like that before, obviously it was a little different, and but you know, altogether a great amount of fun. Lovely people. They pulled all the stops out for their daughter. I mean, they had a little photo booth. They had music in the other room. They had more sugar than they needed to sink a ship. The kids over and above were very well behaved. The boys were very boisterous, as 12 and 13-year-old boys obviously haven't...
Caution, congestion zone ahead.
Be quiet. 12 and 13-year-old boys haven't quite sussed on to the fact that sooner or later they're going to need the girls to make the world go round. Sitting at wonderful Marble Arch now, on my way home. I need to get myself a drink. They did keep me well stocked up with drink, food and all sorts. Maz, the guy who was organising the caterers there, and all of the caterers, what a superb bunch of people, really professional, fun and nice people. I can't say no more than that really. The food was very nice. The food that I did manage to throw down my neck because, as you guys are fully aware, we don't like to take our eyes off the ball, do we? Because obviously in the past I've got up on the dance floor and had a bit of a dance with the people to try and get them going, and there's not a second track lined up, and we have a few seconds of dead air, and we don't like that. So I can't say no more other than a really good night. They seemed very satisfied with what I did.
Caution, congestion zone ahead.
It's always a little bit tricky trying to judge a totally new crowd, especially a totally new crowd. But one thing I will say, the young girl went through pains to try and stop us from having Jewish music. I found a dance version of Have a Nagila, which I ended up putting on the two decks and switching backwards and forwards between the two decks in order to make it last for a lot longer than it should do. The one thing I would say is this particular dance version of Have a Nagila, if any of you guys out there have heard it, or if you've ever had the pleasure of doing any bar mitzvahs, bat mitzvahs, or any other Jewish kind of celebrations, you'll find that particular track mixes absolutely perfectly with Gangnam Style. I actually came out of the track with I'm sexy and I know it. So it gave me a wry smile anyway. unfortunately, I didn't get that on film. But we did it later on in the evening, and I did get that on film, but it doesn't quite look as good as it did. Guys, it's now 25 to 1. I had a late night last night, a late night tonight. I'm going to be absolutely frigging useless to my wife tomorrow. I'm just going to be a humpy, grizzly bear sitting in the corner on the sofa, nodding off every 5 minutes. I hope you're all safe and well. I know not a lot of you guys out there do Sunday gigs. Now, I've got a funny feeling that if tonight was anything to go on, and if the people were truly impressed with what I did, I might be working a few more Sunday nights. So get used to it, you ginger mug. Guys, hope you're all safe and well. I'll see you on the next gig log.